Hi, Bratz Babes. I decided to wear this choker today. It's pink. And it's got like this little crystal thing on it, and it's got like this little like BFF charm on it. So yeah, I thought it was really cute. As you guys know, pink is like my favorite color. As far as I'm concerned, it is the primary color. I know that probably doesn't make any sense. I was referencing a movie that is super obscure that nobody actually cares about. That's kind of like a fear-mongering type of movie, I guess. It's to make the parents afraid, I guess. Oversimplify a very complex disorder. You know, the normal stuff that you expect from, like, I don't know, Lifetime type of movies. I don't know if it was Lifetime, but it had the vibe. Let's see. So, as you guys can see, I'm getting prepared to do my makeup. Today, I'm going to try a look inspired by Twiggy. Hold on. Will it focus? But make it pink. So it's like, as you guys know, I'm very much leaning towards monochrome with my, like, I guess, fashion and makeup style when it comes to the pink. The clothing is I'm a little bit more lax. As long as there's something pink, we're good. And we're covered. So, I know that it's, like, completely silly or whatever, but I have an idea. It might be stupid, it might be crazy, but it's an idea. When you are someone who regularly cannot afford certain types of things, you tend to be very inventive and creative with your solutions. And so it occurred to me, so what if I figured out how to use this, or something, and then like I found a way to, like, I don't know, lighten it up. I don't know. Maybe it's just, like, ridiculous. I should just probably give it to my friend. It's not like I'm ever going to use it. It's too intimidating. Okay, so we've got my blush. We've got my dollar store makeup palette. My other dollar store makeup palette. And my other dollar store makeup palette. And this one I'm mostly using for the mirror. Because look, it's got a mirror. I need to get like more mirrors or better mirrors for this, because this is honestly kind of silly and it doesn't really work very effectively, I feel like. But who knows? That could just be me. I really... Oh, okay, nope, that's something on my screen. What is that? Bit of makeup, I think. It was like powdery. Okay, let's see. How am I going to figure this out? I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a really nice mirror or anything for this kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of winging it. Sorry, breakfast is fighting me a little, I'm not gonna lie. I got makeup on my hand. Alright, I guess we're gonna start out with some stupid concealer. Oh wait. How about I use this, actually? Something I keep forgetting exists and neglecting to ever really use. It's whatever. I don't know if I feel like actually bothering with, like, the whole 9 yards, like the whole face thing. But I don't know. It's just primer around where it is needed the absolute most. Okay. There we go. I forgot this step yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I forgot this step a lot, actually. I really need to put this up towards the front corner of my bin so I don't, like, forget in the future. Ew, my hands are all, like, weird feeling now. Wow. Okay. I suppose I should probably pick a specific look that I'm going to try to, I guess, sort of do some kind of variation on. But for right now, I figure I may as well handle the preparation prior to that, I feel like. And we can come to a decision, I guess, together, which means I'm going to come to a decision right here on screen in front of y'all. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I know, I don't... I really should get, like, more, like... I guess, like, things for this. Because I'm sure that I'm not supposed to be using my fingers, probably. But I genuinely, like, whatever you have available, right? That's kind of what I'm kind of operating on. How about we try to hide those veins at my temples? My skin's basically translucent. Because I can't exactly go into the sun. Here, we'll be a little bit less trifling. We'll use the one that I use for blending out my contour. I literally do this all the time. I mean, not contour. Jesus, concealer. I'm not using contour. What am I even thinking? Oh my gosh. I'm sure y'all know what I meant. I don't use contour. At least not like the traditional kind of contour. I definitely don't use it in any kind of traditional sense. Oh my gosh, I missed a spot. I'm out of pimple patches, unfortunately. I think that was another reason I wasn't doing my makeup there for a while as well, is like, I was like concerned about running out. I mean, not running out, but I was concerned with putting them on my skin and then like doing something like, it felt counterproductive, I guess. And it's like, now I'm out of them, so it's just like, well, oh well, I guess I can mess everything up now. Jesus, I'm so pale. I'm pretty sure this like concealer doesn't actually match my skin tone as well as it could. But what more can I do? Yes. Now to try to conceal even more veins that you can see straight through my skin. You know, that's probably as concealed as that's going to get. That'll do, good enough. That's the thing. We're learning how to take good enough for what it is, I guess. We're willing to accept good enough and move on instead of getting super bent out of shape over this idea of perfection. Okay, so let's take a look-see right in a moment. I really like this look to some extent, I feel like. I think this one's a really interesting look as well. But probably going to do some variation of this, just make it like more pink, I guess. Who is this person? Like, obviously I know who Twiggy is. It's just the other person that's in the picture is someone who tried it out, I guess. And I'm just like, who on earth? Okay, so what I'm gonna do to start, because it's just inspired, so obviously I'm not going to make it look exactly like that. I'm just kind of letting my creative juices flow and kind of just rolling with it. I am someone who has done a great deal of art in their time. I might be new to the makeup realm. However, I am someone who specializes in things such as portraits to a great extent in my artwork. So I have a lot of creative ideas that I feel could apply here. Let's see. What else am I looking for? Other than my sanity. Okay, okay. We're gonna, I'm gonna start with this, the white, kind of like make a kind of, I don't know, like using the white as like a base coat to kind of like use as a jumping off point. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so it's like a Twiggy 1960s sort of vibe that we're going with here. But like adapted to, I guess, fit my kind of desired style. Just starting out with some white to kind of like I don't know, make it like I don't know. I don't know the words I'm looking for. I just know I'm trying to make it lighter, kind of give us a jumping off point. I really like white eyeshadow. I think it's actually quite lovely. Kind of give us a little bit of a blank canvas to work with. Okay. So the purpose of that was basically to kind of even up and like make it more receptive to pigments, I feel like was what I'm trying to do anyway. Let's go ahead and see about this really pale pink. Oh boy, this paint, yes, this paintbrush is getting used today. Okay, so I'm using the pale pink on the lid, where the lid almost exclusively. Okay. Oh boy, it made no difference, which is kind of what I was afraid of, but I figured I would start and just see what we got out of that. Considering we got exactly as I expected, let's move on and let's take a look at this palette. It doesn't get a whole lot of usage. I'm gonna take a look at this shimmery pink here and see what we think about it, maybe. Because like there's no pigment change whatsoever from the pale pink from here. It's literally the same as the white, it feels like. Actually, it's a little bit worse than the white. The white at least looks white. The pink is invisible. That's what happens with dollar store makeup products sometimes, unfortunately, is the pigment is very weak and the quality is pretty rough, and generally it doesn't show up as much as, say, a much nicer makeup palette might. Okay. Wow. This sucks too. I can't say I'm overly surprised by this, because this is definitely very on brand. This is very expected. I don't look good with green eyeshadow. I have green eyes. It just doesn't look right in my opinion. Everyone thinks, oh, gingers look so good with green. No, we don't. Gingers look good with blue. The only time we look good with green is when there's a natural feature that we have that is green. So when we have green eyes, in my opinion, I think gingers with green eyes, I think that's something special and unique, because it's like rarest hair color and eye color. I mean, what's more baller than that, man? Right? Yeah, I mean, like minimal change, if any. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do another coat of white and just like try to, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I will add a little bit of green. Green and pink do look fabulous together. And because I have green eyes, it would look very fabulous. Genuinely. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I really need to have a better setup for this. I look forward to when I have an actual vanity, so I can set this phone on the tripod and have a mirror right next to it and have really good, excellent lighting. The worst thing about makeup, in my opinion, is the fact that it makes my eyes water because it's very irritating. And then, so my eyes start watering, my nose starts running. Some more white, yay. See, I found that makeup looks from the 50s and 60s actually suit me quite well. And And as bizarre as I'm sure that probably sounds, it's just, I think it's just because of the fact that, like, the idea of the, I don't know, just the way that makeup was done was more suitable for, like, I guess, my type of, face compared to, like, modern makeup trends. So I've noticed that, like, I don't know, like Marilyn Monroe type looks, I feel like, just, you know, to kind of embrace, like, that, I guess, more seductive, you know, like, heavily lidded sort of appearance. And it's just like, you know, that's kind of a vibe that they were working with back then. And honestly, I feel like it's a vibe that I could fit with or work with as well, because it does suit me quite nicely with, like I said, my natural features, and everything. I really need to figure out a better system for this. Oh yeah, I'm using the mauve to contour because, like I said, it's something I weirdly enough like to do. I enjoy it very much. And this is how we end up with our pink Tim Burton sort of vibes. Just kind of follow along my actual brow bone and kind of blend it out a little bit from there. Like, the most heavy-handed will be right where in here, and then it'll just fade out. That's the way that I do it anyway. And then I like to drag it from the inner corner down along the sides of my nose, kind of giving it that kind of, like, I don't know, 80s rock sort of look, in my opinion. We're kind of all over the place with my makeup, I guess. I draw inspiration from a lot of different directions and eras, I suppose. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that kind of actually gives it a unique sort of twist, because most people, you know, you wouldn't expect that kind of, let's cut that nice and sharp. Let's make that defined. We're trying something new today. We're adding more white. Okay. There we go. Sharpen things up a little bit. Yeah, so like a lot of my makeup journey has been me just trying to figure out like what I like on me. It's not that I don't, well, I don't know a whole lot about makeup in general, but the thing is, what I truly lack knowledge on is how to do makeup for my face. I'm familiar with the makeup trends and like, you know what, I'm rolling with it. Who cares? Let me just soften that up a little bit. I don't even care anymore, you know? Just gonna soften up this a little bit too. Oh boy, let's really cut like along here. I want that to be like sharp. Here. I have an idea, actually. This might be a little bit insane or a little bit unusual, but I think I'm gonna give it a try. My multi-stick. Let me just, you know, let me see what, if I mess this up, I'll delete this video and not upload it. I'm probably capping. I probably will still upload it even if I look like a fool. Okay. Okay. You know what? That's a vibe. We can work with that. I like that. A little bit of a cat eye situation going on. Bro, why didn't I think of this sooner? Okay. Okay, I figured out what direction we're going with this. Here we are. Okay. We've got ourselves a wing. Okay. Hold on, I have to blow my nose. I apologize. But my nose always runs whenever I do my makeup. I was trying to figure out where I put this. Oh, okay, this is going to be the fun thing. The thing is, I'm very, very awful at making twins. I can make sisters, but not twins. You know what? I can't even say sisters. How about distant cousins? So these two will not match. And if they do, it's a miracle. Okay, let me try to change my positioning a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh God, I'm making a mess of everything. I've already got it in my eye. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh my God. You know, the worst thing is if I was in, yeah, that one is well as I expected. But let's try to make these a little bit more even. Oh my God, oh my God. That's great, that's great. We're doing really wonderful today at this. I think that this is why I don't really record when I'm doing my makeup, because I feel more anxious and I feel like I mess up more. On the bright side, with concealer, we can always clean up some rough edges and correct some mistakes. You know? Just a little bit of concealer can go a long way in saving the day. Okay. You know, you guys know Sam and Cat, that spin-off show that they did with oh golly. Her name is literally on the tip of my tongue. Like, I can visually see it in my mind, but my mouth will not say it. Jeanette McCurdy. Finally. And Ariana Grande. By the way, Ariana's outfit for the Met Gala was fabulous. I loved it. I love Mother of Pearl, so I thought it was truly a very interesting and inspired look that she was out there rocking. Okay. All right, let's clean up some edges on this other eye now with the concealer. It's like, let's mess everything up and then fix it last minute. Okay. I'm running really low on concealer, so I really need to get more. But so like if I stop using concealer, it's just because I'm running really low. In future videos, I mean. You know what, honey? That's the best we're gonna get. Because sometimes good enough is just gonna have to be exactly that. Good enough. Okay. So we've got sort of, oh yes, there's my mountain of plushies. My room's actually a lot cleaner than it looks. It's just at the angle you're at, looks really, makes it, condenses it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not even anywhere close to even. My face is not symmetrical. You know, it's really not. And I think that that's why I struggle getting them to look anywhere remotely similar to each other, is because of that lack of symmetry. And you know what? The idea that symmetry is necessary for beauty is such an arbitrary and stupid idea, in my opinion. All right, I think that it looks as good as it's going to get. I'm happy with where it's at, and I guess that's what matters. Okay, so now let's see. Now we need to do more white eyeshadow because we smudged up everything, and now the white eyeshadow is pretty much been smudged away. But that's okay, we're fixing it. Okay, I'm really glad I decided to try that idea out. Using it to try to achieve that like winged eyeliner look. Using the multi-stick. I know this is going to sound insane, but I actually always feel like I do a better job on my left eye than I do on my right. I don't know why that is. Like it's like I have to hold my arm in a really weird and awkward angle to do it, but some reason that's the only time I actually see it in real success. We're going crazy with this, but I'm having a lot of fun with this, you know? Like seeing as, you know, I try out different ideas and seeing how it like affects things. I don't know, I'm just finding a great deal of joy in that. I'm hoping that this is very enjoyable for you guys too. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'll try harder in the future. We want, there we go. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, yes. This is my brush that I use for my, I guess, eyeliner. And I'm gonna use the red that I always use, which is right there by the white, right, this one. As you can tell by how indented it is, I use it quite often, but not nearly as often as the white. The white also uses a bigger brush, though, to be fair, because I'm using it for the eyelid versus just using it to kind of act as an eyeliner. I'm gonna kind of like, I guess, kind of give that a little bit more shape to it. Okay. And now I'm going to kind of, oof, the heck is that? Sorry, I keep on forgetting. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, let's go back in with the eyeliner brush and kind of go along, like, just to kind of reinforce, because the way this went along kind of just, it wasn't even in how it coated things. So I'm just kind of filling it in to kind of make it a more solid and strong line. Okay. Once again, trying to clean up the area because they don't look similar enough in my opinion, and I don't like it. I keep saying good enough, but I obviously don't mean it. Okay, so anyway, now to do the other eye, filling in the eyeliner. Okay, and now I'm going to do the bottom lash line. I'm really trying to find a way to, like, I guess, make this work. Ah! It is very interesting to see, because this is my first time ever doing wings on my eyes, so this is a very interesting experience for me. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's the bottom lash line of that eye. Here we go, in on the other eye. Okay. So yeah, this one's a little bit. Oh, I smudged it. And I knew that would happen too. That's the worst part. Bloody hell. Here we go again. There we go. Save on concealer. Use a paper towel. I told you, I suck at the right eye. It always just doesn't look right. Good enough. I don't care. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't care. See? This is what I mean. Here, how about I like, God, I don't. I'm a little bit upset, I'm not gonna lie. Screw it. Let's just try our best to work with what we've got, right? Okay. Not my nose running. And this is why we haven't put any makeup on the nose. At least at this point. Because I know that my nose will just run and run and run the entire time. Just kind of try to clean that up a little bit. Give us a nice sharp line. That'll do. Now, I never do eyeliner in this corner. I feel like it'll just look dark and make my eyes look more crowded. And make them look, I don't know, weird. And that could also just be me, but like with my eye shape, I just don't feel like it works. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, we're feeling a lot better about this now. We're doing a lot better now. Okay, I feel like we're a lot more even. You can already see the way that it's making my eyes like pop. Like I said, red and pink are your colors. If you have green eyes, those are your colors. You're gonna want makeup that features those kinds of tones because it'll really, really make your green eyes pop. I'm not done with this. I'm certain that I have more use for it. I just can't remember what else I was gonna use it for. I can put that away. And I can put that away. I'm not done with this because we're not done figuring out the eyeshadow situation. Same goes for this. This one we can put away. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this one back out and I'm gonna go back in on that mauve and kind of just like redefine, I guess, things. We're just gonna use my phone's camera as a mirror at this moment. Just, you know, kind of pray for the best, hope for the best. Oh my God, seriously. I should have used it. Hang on. Why am I not, like, let me just use this angular brush to kind of be like what defines the like shape through here. You know what I mean? And then I'll blend it out. This is actually a really nice brush. Symmetry is not something I really try for when it comes to my brows. Actually, those are where I actually play the most fast and loose with, like, I guess, the definition of my brow or whatever. I kind of just, like, follow whatever my heart says and just kind of accept whatever from there. Okay, this one's a little bit. There we go. This one's a little bit excessive. Just want to soften it up. Okay. Okay. There it is. It's just kind of like bring that along the sides of my nose. Just like expressly right here. And kind of like blend that out with this one. Okay. Like, look at the wing. Sharp. Like, She knows what she's doing. She doesn't know a thing. Clueless. Clueless. Oh boy. Okay, let's kind of lighten up that area in there more. Okay, okay. I feel like we're starting to get somewhere. Yeah. It probably would do me some good to put some concealer like right through here because it definitely needs cleaned up. That's better. I'm gonna use my finger to blend this out because I don't want to use the brush. It's too big. Like, I feel like it will just kind of blend things out too much. Ruin the overall vibe, I guess. So I'm just using my fingers because it just feels more controlled that way, I guess. Go along up here, kind of clean this up. Yeah, that's better. Kind of clean this area up. There we go. Like I said, we're just kind of following along my natural brow bone or whatever with this. So that concealer is kind of going to act as a lovely little border that's going to help me control where I put this, because obviously I keep messing up on this. So, and it's okay, it happens. We all, you know, this is a journey where we are learning and exploring, so it's completely fine to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. You know, without mistakes, we don't grow, really. So it's okay to make mistakes. Embrace them even. You know, as long as they're not, like, you know, horribly detrimental. Like, you definitely don't want to make the mistake of, like, I don't know, running a red light or something. Because that could be dangerous. But when it comes to little things like this, discovering your style, figuring out what makes you feel fabulous, what makes you feel comfortable, that is really... I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's crucial for growing. Like, you can't really grow without, like, making mistakes. So it's like we're all going to make mistakes, and we're all going to stumble through kind of clueless, a little bit clumsily through the fashion world, trying to figure out, okay, what works, what doesn't. And just kind of, like, taking those lessons with us throughout life. Okay, we're gonna use this. Like I said, I like to use the mauve almost like a contour, but I don't use it like such on my whole face. I don't contour like normal people, I guess. Like I said, with a lot of times when you're trying to discover your own sort of, like, I guess, vibe, it kind of lots of, like, learning the hard way, I feel like, is involved in that. Let's clean up a little bit more with the white. Yeah, I know I'm using so much makeup. Look at me, I'm so wasteful of my dollar store makeup that I've had for like 5 years and then some. Yeah, so wasteful. God, I'm so silly. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's, like, really weird. Those are the thoughts that occur to me. It's like, gee, I'm being so wasteful. I'm not going anywhere. What's the point in doing my makeup? And it's like, I'm doing it for my channel. I'm doing it to, like, I guess, for me. For my enjoyment. To kind of, like, grow and learn and figure out my style and explore it. And the thing is, this is multiple-year-old dollar store makeup. I probably shouldn't be using it still. I mean, obviously, that's not going to stop me. When you're poor, you kind of, you work with what you've got. it's a lot of resourcefulness. That's why I think that, you know, the idea that poor people are inherently like stupid or incapable, I think is just a really gross and unfair lie, frankly. I don't even think it's like close to the truth. It's just, you survive this way somehow. I really love white eyeshadow, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're cleaning up edges now. I know why it is that I struggle with this eye. My left eye, which is really, it's really ironic. Okay, so I see better with my right eye technically. However, my peripheral vision with my right eye is so crap compared to my left eye that I have a hard time seeing stuff at this. And it makes driving really scary, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like I have this huge blind spot at one entire side of me, and it's really terrifying. So it's like I have to be extra vigilant and extra cautious when I'm driving, because I have to be mindful of that. I have to be really mindful of that blind spot that I have. And I don't know if that's just like due to like my visual, like the fact that my vision just is going to continuously degrade until, you know, whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go in, hopefully one last time, with the white to kind of, once again, sharpen up that edge like we've done on the other side. It's like absolutely terrifying, because it's like I cannot accurately see very well what I'm doing on this side. And it's like, I don't know, I have no real way of, like, because if I look at this corner, guess what? Yeah, I can see perfectly fine, but I can't see what the area that I'm trying to work on. You know what I mean? So it's like I have to like, I feel like I need to soften this up a little bit more. There we go. Like, I'm really just trying my best in a situation where I cannot fully or adequately see as well as I would like to. Okay, that's nice and cut clear. Yeah, I know, I'm like straight up crazy. Okay, we're digging it. We're digging it. Okay. Whew. I'm probably not going to put any makeup on my nose today. Just no blush on the nose today. Mostly, no, like, other than what I've done here, nothing else. I'm a liar. I'm like totally lying to you guys, because I'm totally gonna do exactly the thing that I said I wouldn't, because everyone wants to have some contour, and I don't know, already it makes a world of difference, I feel like. Y'all know that contour helps. So yeah, just me using pink for everything. That's basically it. Oops. We'll just ignore it. Okay. God, I can't see that side for... I hope that I'm not messing this up too badly. I'm gonna just kind of use this brush to blend it out. I don't know. I can't see. I literally cannot see what I am doing right now. I need you guys to know that. Like, at this angle, you guys can see, but I cannot. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to soften that up. Oh, good. My comfort side. At least I understand why it is I'm good at one side and why I'm not so great at the other. Yeah. I'm just going in like an unhinged, straight, like, animal. I don't know. I don't know how this looks. And frankly, this is a terrifying thing, I'm not gonna lie, to come to realize, is that visually you cannot see what you need to see, what other people are used to seeing or being capable of seeing. You know what I mean? And now I'm gonna just kind of soften it up a little bit, because that's a little bit more harsher than I meant for it to be, I think. Bro, I'm probably like pretty close to... I feel blind a lot of days, I'm not gonna lie, because it just... knowing that I cannot see that well like that is very... I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but it's more scary than anything, because it's like I said, like, it's the most terrifying when you're driving. And so I have to be extra vigilant about over here. So I have to look at, like, consciously look over to make sure that I'm not missing anything in my blind spot before I make any kind of decisions when it comes to switching lanes or turning. Oh, golly, has it been an hour? Wow, I hope this isn't too boring. Oh, I think I softened up that other side a little bit too much. I don't know. It'll do. It'll do just fine. I guess we'll just kind of... I'm aware that I have a receding hairline. It sucks. It's all my fault. But it is whatever. Adding a little bit of the mauve around the hairline kind of helps make it look a little bit less like it's receding, in my opinion. At least, you know, it just makes it feel like it's not receding so badly. Or I could just be delusional. Also completely possible and valid. Now what? So, I'm actually very happy with that. That's actually, like, I don't know, like, putting the mauve around my, like, hairline, I guess, and then just, like, kind of blending it out a little bit. It does make me feel less insecure about my hair. So, yeah, I think I'm going to actually implement that more often. See, we learn things while we're messing up. We learn things while we make all our stupid mistakes. Okay, let's get out the blush. You know, I adore this blush, and even though it came from the dollar store, it is absolutely fabulous. I would buy hundreds more of this just to make sure I have it for the rest of my life, because I love this blush. It is a perfect shade. It works really well with me because I'm a liar. I give that about half hour tops before I wipe it all off, wipe off all the nose makeup from blowing my nose so much. Some blush. Like, I can see well enough that I can actually use the phone. Oh, that's just my scab. That the concealer's not hiding very well. Okay. I don't know why, but I've always felt like I had to have like a little bit at my temple, like area of the brow bone, I guess. And I just kind of softly blend it out. And then I'm gonna go back in with the color that I use for the contour to kind of also make sure that the like it's not lost, I guess. So yeah, as I've mentioned, I do go insanely over the top with all the pink. I'm fully aware of it. It is relatively intentional. I'm actually very fond of how, I don't know, it makes me feel like, I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like both a doll and an old lady at the same time. As weird as that probably might sound. Yeah, you know, I'm content with that. I'm happy with it. So here's the makeup look so far. Very pink. Hold on, I need to, these edges are rough. Too sharp. Let's just go ahead and try to soften that up. I went a little too heavy on the nose, but that's okay. I did so knowing full well that I would be blowing my nose a lot. So again, rather, it is quite intentional. I'm not going to be using any of the greens today. I just, why use green when I have all this pink, right? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use some setting spray. And then I'll probably like do the mascara and stuff. And then we're done. Okay. Surprisingly, this is actually some pretty decent setting spray, all things considered. Like, sorry, I didn't get the lower part of my face. Okay. I always neglect it, I feel like. All right, so I wish I had, I guess, mascara primer, because I feel like that would probably make this, I guess, you know, that much better. Okay. So here's the upper lashes. Sorry. And honestly, that's actually why I struggle so much with positioning my camera correctly for you guys whenever I try to look at this side, is because I can't tell what can be seen and what cannot for you guys. And that's why I'll be like trying to figure it out, you know? Okay, so now while it's still kind of wet, I kind of take the white eyeshadow and kind of put it onto the lashes, just on the lashes. I know I've got some on the eyelid, but I'm gonna correct that. But yeah. Okay, and then one final round on the top. Like I said, I don't try to make my eyelashes flip up. I let them be heavy. It's very intentional. Gonna have to my fiance's calling me at the moment, and it's like, I'm gonna have to decline, I'm sorry. I'm almost done with this video and I don't want to have to start again. My fiance will understand. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't mind, actually, how that's looking. Brighten that up. Brighten that up. But yeah. I'll call my fiance back. It won't be a problem. Not at all. Oops. Okay. Okay, so yay. Like I said, I like to keep the top lashes relatively pale and as frosty as I possibly can. I actually probably will do a few more coats with the mascara and then the white to kind of, again, give the upper lashes that frosty look. And then the lower lashes, I like to make them look kind of more doll-like, and that's kind of where I really draw inspiration from Twiggy a lot, is that lower lash line specifically. Ah, fuck. Shit. Sorry about my language, y'all. I poked myself in the eye and then messed up my makeup. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. It's no biggie. We can recover from this. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. Okay. See what I mean, y'all? Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Now let me get the other eye, another coat, and then we'll clean up the around, like, any of the fallen powder or anything like that afterwards. That way I'm not just fighting the same fight over and over again, wasting time and energy. Sometimes that's something that I fail to realize, is that oftentimes my nitpickiness in the moment is costing me more energy than it's worth. Okay. I feel like a Disney princess. Okay, I like how frosty this one's looking. I want this one to be as frosty. I need to add more. My only complaint about this mascara is the way that it clumps and dries. It seems that it gets very clumpy very quickly, and I feel paranoid that it's just going to dry out before I even get a chance to use the whole bottle. Ugh. Sorry, trying to angle things so I can see with using my left eye, and it's like really stupid because it's like, bro, now you're not even looking at the work area. Ew. Oh well, you know what, we have plenty of white. We can fix that right up. See? Like it never happened. I wish I was a little bit less blind in this eye. So that, like, this could feel a little bit, like, more, I don't know, manageable. Okay. Oh. Yay, I made my eyes water. And my nose run even more. Yay. Okay, let me just kind of blend out what was very, very rough here. There we go. Blend that out. Boom. There we go. I still feel like these ones turned out a lot frostier than these ones, but I'm gonna stop before I poke out an eye, you know? Sorry. Anyway, so now we're almost done. The final thing is going to be that bottom lash line, and this is really where it's like important. I actually am more heavy-handed on the bottom lashes than I am on the top one. Actually, for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to take this and I'm going to move to the bathroom. It has a bigger mirror, which I feel will ultimately help me. Yeah. So that's one eye. Okay. Oh my God, seriously. Hold on, here we go. Okay. Obviously, I suck. But that's okay. It's okay to suck at first, because we're still learning. Yes, we are. Okay. All I have to do is, other than letting this dry, oh wow, it's really dark. Other than letting this dry, I have to, kind of just do a little bit of cleaning up. So guess what? Even more white eyeshadow. Just to clean up, like, any smudges. Okay, we're gonna blow my nose again. Okay. So now I believe we are dry enough to kind of like, oh, you know what? I should probably dab the tears too. Okay. Okay. I've got white eyeshadow literally everywhere. My fiance's calling again. Okay, anyway, so that's the look I think that we're gonna settle for now. When I get more lashes and such, oh, okay. Hello? I think my phone's being stupid now. Great. Like I tried to answer. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you. Have a great day. Bye, Brats Babes.